to the spot like Phil Collins sang it. Fresh new fade with the mustache banging. I know you wanna know where the fuck I'm from.
Check it out real quick. Episode 20. We got Shando Bombs here.
What's up, man?
Follow him on Instagram and YouTube, everything else, right?
Yeah, man. Link in the description. Shando Bombs. Just type that shit up on IG, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok. I'm on that shit. Everything except Twitter. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with Facebook. Everything except that, bro.
Hey, that's the type of guy. Hey, I am, man. I don't fuck with Twitter or Facebook.
Yeah, man.
Twitter is like, it's kind of like, man, it's kind of, you have to wait for all these responses. And then
Yeah,
Facebook,
bro.
you got these 60-year-old people messaging you and
Yeah,
stuff.
bro.
Like,
Nah, that shit dated as fuck, bro.
not that there's nothing wrong with 60-year-olds. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like,
Yeah, I
people
know.
who do got nothing to do with your topic, you know?
Yeah, man.
But anyways, let's talk about your background and your heritage, where you come from, where your family comes from, where you're born.
All right, so my parents both grew up in India, and they kind of immigrated here in the mid-90s. My dad came here first, and then, arranged marriage to my mom, like, around 97. And then a year later, they came, settled down in the Bay. They had my brother in 98, and then 4 years later, they had me in 02. And, yeah, we just made it through there, kept growing over the years, and, we here now.
Okay. So your parents came together or separate?
My dad, well, he came in 94, man. He came here for school and shit, in 94. And then like 3 years later, they did an arranged marriage with my mom, and then they came here again. So he came here first by himself, and then, came back, brought my mom with him, and then, made a great life here, bro.
Did they know each other back in India?
Yeah, I mean that's a whole nother story, man. As far as arranged marriage goes, it's basically like one side, it's kind of like matchmaking, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of awkward unless you really know the person, but yeah, it's different. But they did definitely know one another, but they didn't know one another like that. It's a different culture.
I get what you mean.
know
They
what
had
I'm
to do
saying?
what they had to do to get here.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's the stuff people want to hear about.
Yeah,
They want to
man.
hear about that background. And okay. I don't know where Haji Springer's from, but have you heard of him?
Oh my God, not really. I've heard of him a couple times, bro.
So
Actually.
I bumped into Haji Springer back in the day.
Damn,
I actually
bro.
did a song with him like almost 15 years ago, right?
Wow.
So people want to know where the background is, where
Oh,
people
yeah.
come from, and he kind of let people know, and that's how he kind of like got a little popular around that time. But I don't know
Yeah.
what happened to him. He fell off, and I don't know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's like it's very interesting to know where you guys come from and your guys'
Absolutely.
background, because not too many rap artists come from over there or speaking. I know there's a lot popping up now. You know what I mean? My
Yes.
son actually showed me some guy that works at the liquor store, and he was showing him his video, and he brought it home and said, "Hey man, show your dad this," because he knows I do
Damn, bro.
music.
Yeah.
And so I see it, man. But you guys are making your little scene, but we want to know where you guys like. How is it growing up like into that?
Well, like me growing up here for like, my background.
Right.
Well, growing up here, man, it was different, bro. Like, shit, I grew up in a hella diverse community. I moved around a lot, man. Like, I say, like, I grew up in, like, Santa Clara, San Jose. I went to school there and then, like, I fucking moved around a lot. But, yeah, it was just hella diverse, and that's kind of how I got into hip-hop, man. I started off, the funny thing is, man, I started off with the rap shit just because I was a huge hoop head. You know how those two cultures are tied in together.
What do you
And
mean,
then-
shooting basketball?
Yeah, basketball,
Okay.
bro. And I was just into that shit. And then like I'd say like I started rap around like 10 years ago actually to the day. Like I'd say probably 2014. And the way I kind of got into it was because growing up, man, answer your question, bro. I had a solid life, like, I mean, my parents did a lot for me and whatnot, but
Right.
I was hella introverted. I was isolated, bro. I was an outcast from day one. A lot of motherfuckers didn't fuck with me. I didn't even realize it, but like I had like fucking crazy social anxiety, autism, and I wasn't actually diagnosed till I was 14 years old.
Oh, okay.
So like, bro, I was the type of kid, man, everybody would be like, yo, does this kid talk? Does this kid talk? Like they'd ask my parents, my brother,
Yeah.
Like shit, I have a fucking line on this upcoming album we're doing right now, bro.
Uh,
Like I have this line like resented the hell out of my relatives, treated me like a degenerate. Like that shit, bro, that shit is real. Like,
uh, uh,
not to call anybody out, but in my culture, right? When you're a shy kid and when you're a little different, you're kind of the ass of the joke, and I was kind
uh,
of the ass of the joke for a lot of people, bro, especially because growing up, bro, like I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of laugh about it now because I was like, shit, bro. I look at photos of me, I was like, damn, I would have whooped my ass too, man, because I was ugly as shit, bro. I had fucking buck teeth. I was wearing my brother's hand me downs and shit. I was fucking. I could barely speak. Like, dude, I didn't really speak like full blown sentences. So I was nearly 10 years old and shit. So like, and I talked, but I was very selective with it, bro. Like, first couple years of school, I barely spoke and shit. So I was hella different from the ground up, and when it comes down to the background and the culture, right? I felt like, and I say this on my album too. I have this song called "What's in the Name," right? That's a different story, but in the end, I say sometimes like, you know how it is with like race and like fitting in with people here and
uh,
fitting in with your own culture. Like I
yeah.
felt like an outcast within my own culture because I was different. I didn't talk like everybody else. I wasn't into the same shit everyone was. I wasn't a fucking brainiac. You know what I'm saying? Like I was into hip hop and shit, and like I would get a lot of shit because some people would be like, "Yo, are you trying to be black? You trying to be this and that
Yeah.
and third?" And it's like the truth is, bro, I grew up in a racially diverse community, so I love everything, man.
Yeah.
I'm super into different cultures, and that shit really shaped who I was. And that,
So what you're saying is like you got you're stuck in the middle.
yeah, bro.
And there's nothing wrong with that, man. There's a lot of people like you know, like I could say I'm like the black sheep of the family,
Yeah,
and
man.
every circle I was in.
Yeah,
But you yeah, don't think bad about yourself, man. I don't know if you into the Bible or whatever. I know you guys got different religions and stuff, but
yeah.
you're not supposed to speak bad about yourself because you
Nah.
know it's like things like that, like speak volumes and energy and stuff.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, no, man. There's nothing wrong with your looks, man. You're a good looking young man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Nah, I appreciate it,
Yeah.
man. And
And you talk very good, man.
absolutely,
Like
dude.
you speak very good for yourself, and you should be proud of yourself. But as far as the when you're America, that's what America is, man. When you're here, there's not no Pacific like thing you're gonna pick up on. Whatever you pick up on,
Yeah,
there's varieties. And that's
absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
If you go out here, you're looking for food. You got Chinese food, Mexican food, Indian food, Puerto
It's
Rican food,
Italian, man.
African food. There's Italian. Everything's there. So that's why it's
Yeah.
like when you picked up hip hop and you picked up playing basketball, that was your choice.
Yeah, man.
You know
And
what I mean?
and like the dopest part, man, is like I don't know how this gonna sound, but like for me, I don't actually like to be part of any kind of race. I don't
Mm.
like to believe in religion. Like I love God. I
Yeah,
say this all the time, man. I love God, but I hate religion, bro. I
yeah,
feel like it causes too much goddamn division
yeah.
amongst our communities, bro. Like I
Mhm.
say this, like I'm Indian, I'm Mexican, I'm black, I'm white, I'm everything, bro. Cause I truly fuck with every culture. I love the food, I love religion. Like I could fucking walk into a church and learn about what that goes down, and then walk into a mosque, and then walk into a fucking synagogue and believe what you believe because I'm like, who the fuck am I to say, yo, your religion is shit, cause
Mm,
what I believe is true, and
right.
that's what I feel like is wrong with religion nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out my culture, man.
Yeah,
I agree with you too. Because but my culture, do we accept anybody that comes in there. If you want a low riding and you wherever you want to
yeah, bro.
walk this way or talk that way, it's like pull
Absolutely,
up.
dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
man.
that's one thing I can say good about my culture.
Yeah.
But nah, man, your music, I heard a little bit of it. There's a part that I want to question. I don't know if you said you were rhyming about Osama saying, or it kind of like sounded like you're like.
Uh,
I want to know exactly what you meant right there.
like, is it the song Thunder or like Bombs
Bombs
Away?
away.
Oh, like the hook, man. Nah, that was just me vibing in the studio, and
Yeah,
it's just like part of my shit, right?
yeah,
Like I grew up, like I got hella anger and rage throughout the years. So that's kind of my way of like letting loose, and then like it kind of influenced my style. Like as far as my style, bro, like I grew up heavy into Eminem, like fucking
Uh,
Bone Thugs and Harmony, goddamn Nas, shit,
you look like
even
an Eminem dude
shit,
type of. You
nah.
talk like one.
Nah, that's funny, man. Nah, I was heavy into M growing up, bro. Like, you know, the funniest story, bro. It's my first rap, bro. I remember, like, I wrote that shit like 10 years ago. I was on the goddamn toilet. I had the pen and the pad, bro. I kid you not, bro. I was trying to mimic Lose Yourself and shit. And that's
Uh,
low key how I started rap, bro. I
yeah,
watched the Eminem documentary one day randomly
yeah,
sitting in my fucking house. And then out of nowhere, I just got randomly hooked on to hip hop. And I was like, I finally felt understood. And then
yeah,
like over the years, that shit saved my life, to be honest with you. And then
yeah.
like because before then, like that, I felt like hip hop kind of taught me how to talk in a sense, because I didn't really
Right.
know how to talk. I didn't
Oh
know how to
yeah, it is. It
articulate.
is an expression.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
it taught me so much, like especially in my vocabulary, even in school, bro. That shit helped me, especially in English. I couldn't read for shit, and then like I was able to read, but like I wasn't able to understand it. That shit kind of helped me get more into like being more creative and stuff, because I really wasn't that well versed prior to that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And yeah, but as far as the Osama shit, that's just me vibing, going crazy, and like to be honest, like I show hella different sides of who I am in the
Well,
music.
the reason why I'm asking because you know, you're gonna like when you're in hip hop, you're in hip hop to get like noticed, right, and
Yeah,
get views and get streams and stuff. So people are gonna want to know what was the meaning behind that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
man.
is there anything that's um, or you just because a lot of rappers use that guy's name was in
Osama bin
Bin
Laden,
Laden, you know,
like
they
fucking
you know, a
terrorist
lot of them
name.
use it, but coming from somebody that's backgrounds from that way and stuff, you don't feel like they're gonna be a little offended by it or something?
Nah, man. I mean, this is hip hop first and foremost, man. We've heard
That's right.
crazier shit, bro. Like Lil Yachty, bro, had a fucking Columbine lyric on a hit song, and nobody gave a shit. So it's
Mm,
like to be honest, I understand cancel culture is rampant these
yeah.
days, but at the same time, this
Is
is
Lil
hip
Yachty
hop.
black?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
It
Nowadays, nobody gives a shit if the music is good
yeah,
and it fits with the theme of the song.
yeah,
Like, I understand. And, you know, it's hella funny, man. My brother literally checked me on that shit. And I was like,
yeah,
I low key, I understand where people are coming from,
yeah,
the skin color and like the terrorist talk, whatnot. But that's kind of just me relating to rage and pain and then
yeah.
showing it off in the music. And also, because let's be real, like, you know, you want to get people talking, man. Because
Mhm,
the funniest thing I thought of the other day, right, is like, you know how, you know, hip hop got beef and shit. And like,
mhm.
there are people who are against that. And then, you know, there's the fine line between beef and unity, right?
Yeah.
The truth is, man, more people are gonna tune into two people fighting on the road than like if two motherfuckers are holding hands praying, bro.
You
That's
talking about
just a
like that
fact.
Drake beef?
Yeah, something like that, man. So in a sense, you kind of do little things to get people talking. Not
Mhm.
saying cloud chase, but I know
Yeah,
that people would talk about that, and
yeah,
you know, I just think it sounds hard on the beat too, and
yeah.
it's just kind of also relating to just
I think
lyrical
it's
dexterity too, man.
yeah, I think what you're saying is like the competition part of it, and I'm all for that. I support that. It takes me back in the days where I grew up at and breakdancing and the DJs going at it with each other and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And they would literally give each other like the Mad Dog stares, but it was all about the next dance or the next mix they're gonna do. Not about, hey, we're really gonna take this outside and try to kill each other.
yeah,
I
man.
think that's the gayest shit ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like, you really gonna get on here and start rapping and really trying to go kill each other after this? Like, come
Yeah,
on, like,
man.
where's the competition in this? Like, where's the sport? You guys, if you really think about it, I put my kids in sports and I seen a little weenie take his helmet off and cry because he got tackled. Like, dude, you look like a fucking sore loser. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Like, get your helmet back on and hit that fool hard next time.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
man.
If he hit you hard, knocked you down with some words, you get up and knock him down too.
Yeah,
You
bro. And
know?
it's like that's kind of that competition aspect
Yeah,
too.
I
Cause
like that competition
I
shit.
say like when I say shit like that, I'm like, bro, I got like a battle rap type mentality when I write those like hard bars and shit. And
Yeah.
like, You know, for me, I always look like I'm going at people. I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
like, oh, I love you. I want to make out with you. I want to fuck you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like, I want to fuck you up lyrically,
yeah.
but you know what I'm saying. I want to go hard and I want
Hey,
to
I
cut your
like your
throat.
style, man. You
You know?
really, I didn't mean no disrespect when I say you look like Eminem because
Yeah,
I respect Eminem's personality and stuff, and you got that
yeah.
same personality. Like you don't give a fuck, like,
Nah,
and you
man.
say it with respect and like I don't know how to put it, maybe like humbleness or something. Like you're
Yeah,
really saying it like with no effort. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So
bro.
it's like it's really coming from the heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for me, like I don't just want to like, especially with this album, like a huge reason, like I titled this album, it's called Tunnel Vision, right? We've
Hmm.
been working on this shit. Me and Hits, we've been working on this shit for the last couple months actually, and like the reason I call it Tunnel Vision is I want to show people like who Shan Rumman is. Like
Yeah.
Shando Bombs, that's the name, that's the stage name. You say you like I made that shit also because I the EP, bro, just to show people I can make records, I can make songs. But this one, I'm really showing people who I am, you know. And I feel like in a sense, once they hear the album, especially in the narrative context of it, they see what my life is and they see what I had to go through and shit, and they see my like who I really am, they'll kind of understand, oh, this is why he said this. This is why he is the way he is. You know what I
Right.
mean? I
Right.
think a lot of times we judge people because you don't really know who they are, man. So I think that's kind of what my goal
No,
is
it's
with
true.
this,
That's
man.
what's important to have these podcasts, and that's why one of the main reasons why I started it because I wanted people to see who I am
Yeah, absolutely.
because they've been reading my lyrics and listening to them for so many years. So now it's
Hmm.
about time you see like I am a regular person.
Yeah, absolutely.
And here's my thoughts and here's my feelings, in a lot of different episodes.
Yeah,
You know what I
man,
mean?
for
I'm giving my
sure.
thoughts, my feelings on you and your culture right now.
Yeah, man.
So people can see like I do. I am fair, I am normal, and I do make mistakes,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm, human being, but no, man, I'm very interested in watching you grow, man. You're young, man. I mean, what are you gonna do? Have you did a video yet?
Yeah, bro. Me and Hits actually we filmed that shit like a week or two ago
Okay.
downtown SJ, bro. Dope ass spot. We got that shit done in like 2 hours. You know, that
Hell
shit
yeah.
was a lit ass video, bro.
Hell yeah.
I got the fucking kit game for this shit, bro. Like, so I came prepared because it's so funny, man. Like I did a video a year ago with this other dude, and like I was like the only critique people gave me is like, bro, your fit game gotta improve. You look like you just woke up out of bed. So like with me,
That might be you. It's like
yeah,
fuck the fit game.
yeah,
What
dude.
about the footage? What about the audio, like where
Yeah,
it's being recorded at and all that
yeah,
stuff? That's
dude.
I don't think like you say, Eminem, I don't think he was giving a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was
Uh,
just pulling up with a beanie and some sweats and shit and
shit.
getting it in.
Do rags and whatnot,
Yeah.
bro. Um,
Man, so okay, so when you dropping that video?
man, you gotta ask Hits about that,
Johnny,
bro.
when that video gonna be dropping?
This week.
This
Yeah,
week. This week.
yeah,
All
bro. I
right.
mean,
Hey.
shit.
So hopefully when you guys see this, that video will be out. Most likely it will. So look out for you know, shadow bombs. Shandle bombs, my
Yeah,
bad. My bad.
Shando
Shandle
bombs.
bombs. Look it out, We'll put his link in this thing too, and you guys can check it out and you'll find a lot about him
Yeah, man.
there. And but anything else next? Any features you like
Yeah,
somebody
man.
that's reachable? I know there's some stars like
Yeah.
you probably would like to reach out like Eminem, but that's
Yeah,
like,
nah.
you know,
Like as far as like features go, man, I've been working with a couple artists. Like I got like I'm gonna do some shout outs. I got this artist from the Bay, TCB, you know what I'm saying? Andrew Serpa, he on one hook. I'm trying to get this artist from San Francisco named Sam Cuervo on a hook. My homie Blue Flame Hughes, shout out to him. Alamo's finest, on one song. These are all just people I know, and shit. This guy called Vinny Schultz on one hook, so I'm recruiting heavy right now. Also, I got this feature on the album, super talented artist from fucking North Carolina, Wani OG Wan,
yeah.
So I got some cats on the album, but yeah, just those are the artists that like I'm working with. They're reachable. But yeah, I mean, shit. Like honestly, I'll do a feature with anybody who's talented. To be real with you, I don't discriminate. I do with whoever.
Um these people that you mentioned, are they of the same race like of you or just different?
Nah, different race.
Okay,
Just
that's good. You're reaching out. Yeah.
yeah,
All
man.
right. Yeah, you're networking.
Absolutely.
What kind of what kind of feature would you to go out of your norm? Like, is there anybody else that you think that would match you, like your
Shit.
energy?
Like you mean like underground or
Like Bay
mainstream?
Area people around here?
Shit, Bay Area people, man. Shit, a lot, man. I love fucking like shit. E40, Too Short. If we naming like OGs, but like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
that kid name? What's that dude's name? La Russell. I fuck with him a lot. Damn, who else, bro? Fuck. There's a lot, man. Mr. Fab. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
So just honestly, bro, like those are the only ones I really like
I
look
just got
out
on a
for.
song he was on just recently,
Oh, who?
Mr. Fab.
Oh, damn, for
Yeah.
real. Damn, that shit hard.
Um, the guy who's doing the song, he's shooting a video to it too, so it's supposed to be coming out pretty soon.
Absolutely, man. That's what's up.
Um, that's great, man. You got a lot of things going on and stuff. How do your parents think about what you do?
Man, like that's a funny story, man. Like that was actually a journey in itself, bro. You know
Uh,
how it is, like most of the time, bro. Like especially like majority of parents, unless they grew up here, unless they hip to the culture, they totally anti-rap, they
right, right.
anti-mainstream culture, bro. They grew up in a different time period,
Yeah,
climate. So all they see is the negative influences of rap. They see like the explicit language, the bitches, the fucking, violence, all that shit. They see that.
yeah,
That's all they see. So
yeah.
and also, it took them time, like with my parents, it took us a lot of time to really understand one another and really like once they understood who I am, they were like, okay, he's doing this, he's good at what he do, like talented as fuck.
It's
So
therapy for you.
yeah, it's therapy. So it's like, why would I take that away and
Right,
whatnot? You know what I
right.
mean? Like, and most of the time, man, parents just want you to be successful and like, they want you to be like good, honest human being. And they want you to just be successful, at whatever it is, man. And as long as you're not killing anybody, it's like, go ahead. So I mean, it took
Yeah.
them a couple of years, and like, I've last couple of years they've been hella supportive, man. But yeah, absolutely, they're supportive as fuck. But it took them a long time to get there, though.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are your parents?
Shit. Oh my god. 56 or 57. My parents are 51 and 56 or 57.
Oh,
My
they're still
dad,
young.
yeah, my dad 57,
But
my
that's
mom
pretty old
51.
school for him to be coming from India and here to yeah, it's kind of hard for them to understand
Yeah, I feel
your
you, man.
your music and stuff like that. But I don't you probably already have, but maybe if you explain to them that, it helps, with
Yeah,
with your mental space and all that
yeah.
stuff. And
They feel it now,
I
though.
agree with you with that. I mean, I got I don't know if it's exactly social anxiety, but I get like a social hangover with certain people.
Yeah,
Like when I'm around certain people, it really takes a lot for me to sit around and listen to them because
yeah,
I don't agree with shit they're saying.
yeah.
But I just if I do, I'm sitting there for like charity. Like I'm
Absolutely.
gonna hear you out, man, because I know you don't mean, I know you don't, your heart is good, you mean good.
Yeah,
But after this, when I get out here, I get like a headache, I get like nauseous, I don't feel good when I'm around certain people, because they don't hear me out, and I'm not hearing them out. And when I'm talking, they're not like they're not hearing me. You know what I mean? They're just waiting to hear something that relates to something they know so they can have a rapid response. You know what I mean?
yeah, man.
And that stresses me out because I can see that in them. I can see that they didn't hear shit I just said. That they're just going because your brain, like, not to get all like specific about it, but your brain has like a lot of different parts, and one part is the smarter part, and the other part is the dumb part, like the junk drawer. And the junk drawer is where you go to for your rapid responses, and that's what a lot of people do. They don't sit there and let it sit in. They don't register what I just told them properly. They
Yeah,
right away um, they don't, they right away just prepare for their response. You know what I mean? Just get it out the junk drawer. But if they sit there and just let it go to the, like the smart part of the brain, then the real shit, they really put some thought into what they got to say and be like, hey, I heard what you said and I relate to you what you said. You're not supposed to up the like person's conversation. Like if you're telling me something, I'm not supposed to like, oh yeah, well, I'm doing this on my video. I'm doing
yeah,
this. I'm doing that. Like I'm supposed to sit there. Hey, you know what? That's good. I'm supposed to sit there. Everything you said, you told me for a reason, right?
yeah.
And you
Absolutely.
wanted me to hear it and understand it. So I'm supposed to be like, you know what? I like the way you said that. I see the video. I want to see the video. this and that. Show more interest in what you just said, and then I get to speak about something about myself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And you know, it's so funny, man, about the social skills and stuff. Like, I mean, I'm kind of more hip to that now than I
Mhm.
was early on. Cause
Yeah.
like I say like, yeah, I was shy and stuff, but like when you like think back at yourself, man, like a lot of times I feel like the beauty about age is you're able to like hold yourself accountable more. Like for me, dude,
Yeah.
when it came down to like the social skills, like I didn't know any of these things. So like sometimes you just go crazy and honestly, like regarding back to your question about like the Osama shit, like that's something I'm learning more as I get older, as far as like, you know, some things are better left unsaid. And, you know, just like honestly, just being more aware. Like, cause for me, like, there were times where I did get into that competitive space where I had to constantly one up somebody every time like they would say some shit, just cuz for me I feel like it stemmed out of insecurity a lot of the times. And I feel like you know, for me it's just kind of just knowing yourself, knowing your worth. And like that's just some shit I had to kind of learn as I got older, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So how do you feel when you're talking to somebody and they're not listening to what you're saying, but they're just sitting there just and you're just talking for like an hour with them?
Yeah, man, shit, that's therapy for you, bro. That's how most therapists were when I was growing up. So like, shit, I felt more like understood by like, you know, homies and shit
No, can
around me
you no, I'm saying
that,
can
you
you
know.
read when somebody's not really paying attention to
Oh,
you?
absolutely, man. Sorry about that. But yeah,
So yeah, no, so I'm asking, wouldn't that stress you out?
absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
It's just the
So
worst.
what I'm so the reason why I asked you that is because the key to peace is to stay away from toxic people. They may not be like intentionally toxic to you, but that's just who they are, and it's just you got to go around people that's gonna match your energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And but then again, when you do go around those people, it's actually like they're like your teachers, and you got some more stuff to talk about. you know
Yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure, man.
You know what I mean? Some
Yeah,
and like you put it in your music.
yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah,
But you have any so your siblings, how they feel about your music?
man, my brother been down since the beginning, bro. So like I mean, there's really no like fucking, you know, like trouble there. You know, as far as my brother, that's probably the one of my biggest supporters through this whole journey, not only in music but just life in general, man. So yeah, shout out to him.
Right on, right on. Where you getting your beats from?
Shit, I don't want to get in trouble, man. But like, I just get
What?
my beats online. I just download them.
Yeah,
I wish I could have had a producer, man. But like, for the most part, all my beats are online. I download them free,
that's
and
right.
then we come through. And yeah, it's kind of how we get that shit done. You know,
You're not interested in like making like a custom beat?
nah, man. Like it's this. That's a funny question because I mean, anybody who knows this music shit knows it. It takes a lot of investment to just even get to this point where I'm at. And I'm still running as we speak. So it's like you kind of do whatever you can to just make the most with what you have. So like as far as custom beats goes, it'll be hard just because I kind of, if I were to do that, I would kind of want to like build a relationship with the producer. You know how it is like with me and hits, like we know how to, you know, make the song right. So it just, I would kind of want a similar feel to that, you know, just
Mm,
kind of building a relationship with someone so they kind of understand where your style is and exactly like what works with you. So that's
mm.
what something I'm hoping to find in the future.
Well, that's what producers do. They want to sometimes they want to hear what you're saying so they
Yeah,
can
man.
write, custom a beat to it. But yeah, I mean, to me, it's like I think it'll help you out if you do something like what a custom beat, even hits could do or whatever, and you
Yeah.
can listen to something that comes more from your country, some sounds, and add it to a hip hop, you
Yeah,
know.
dude.
And I think that's something that'd be good to
Yeah.
bring out your
Yeah, like Timberland and shit.
yeah, bring out it'll really bring out who you are. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Illustrate you a little bit more.
For sure.
Um, but so what rappers inspired you to rap? You're
Man,
young, so I already know it's gonna be a lot of these younger guys.
nah, man. Like, you know, it's hella funny. It's like 10 years ago, I was that cringy ass motherfucker. I was like, I only listen to old school rap. So when you hear my flow, like newer shit, like I've been vibing with a lot more Future, 21,
Mm,
Savage, and like Travis Scott as of late. And, you
mm,
know, obviously Drake too, when coming up. now, because like now I like more the new sounds. But as far as growing up, man, just fucking Kanye, Lil Wayne, Pac, Biggie, Nas, Hove, shit, J. Cole, Kendrick, just the heavy hitters. Shit, I even like the South, like Outkast, UGK, T.I., fucking Ludacris, shit. Pretty much everything, man. Bone Thugs and Harmony, shit. Rick Ross, like I love everything, and shit, even like real East Coast, like with Big L, and man, just more West Coast. Like I've been vibing a lot of West Coast shit, like Corrupt, Nate Dogg, Snoop, just like that whole crew, man. Dre, just so pretty much my musical taste is just everything, and not just rap. I love rock, R&B. I'm even getting into country now, so
Yeah.
I listen to everything, man.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Have you ever been back to where your parents are from?
Yeah, man. A couple times growing up, man. I like we'd go like every other summer, like '06, '08, 2010, 12, and
How is
16.
it? How is it over there? Like, how was it like over there?
Man, I haven't been there in a long time, so I don't know. Personally, I didn't really fuck with it growing up there, cause you know how it is. Like when you want to go out, like you want to go someplace where it's nice and shit. Where with like India, man, that shit really humbles you. To be real with you,
Okay.
it's kind of a place where it depends on where you go. There's nice parts and there's shitty parts, kind of like in the States, but it's beautiful. Very like if you want to clear your mind, get away from some of the shit out here. It's nice. There's a lot of culture,
Right.
a lot of religion. Food is solid wherever you go. But yeah, just growing up, we didn't really do much. So I I still want to really go out and see the country, man, because I didn't really get to see that shit because I was hella young, man. So
So I never had the chance or the pleasure to sit next to somebody that's from there.
yeah, man.
But you're born here, but
Yeah,
you've been there. So it's really interesting to see like what is it like over there? Do they
yeah,
have malls? Do they
yeah.
have like you
Yeah.
know
I'm sure they're
clubs, bars? Do they is
yeah.
beer a thing over there?
Yeah, depending on where you go, because India is hella diverse. Like especially if you go to the downtown areas, it's a lot. But I mean, to be honest, I haven't really gone there. Infrastructure, it was pretty poor out there. So obviously, bathrooms, all that shit is like ass compared to here. But I mean, there's definitely some dope joints out there, especially like you got to go to the more, like mm, I don't know how to say it, like see, metropolis type regions out there where
Right.
to get all those things. But for most part, like it's relatively like poor, so there's not a lot. But like I'd say like go to like New Delhi, go to Chennai, you go to places like there, you have like a lot of the luxuries they got here. So it just really depends. But yeah, but to be honest with you, I don't really know 100% because I haven't been there in a long ass time.
So how old was you when you first went there?
Probably four.
Okay, and then did you go there when you were like where you could remember?
Yeah, man, like probably when I was 14. But to be honest with you,
And when
I
you was
really,
14, that you're an American, you're from here.
yeah,
So when you go over there, did you feel like a fish out of water?
absolutely, bro. I honestly I felt more like an outsider there than I did here, to be real with you, just because language barrier. I I mean, I understand my parents' native tongue, but I don't really like, I don't speak it that
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
so I was kind of an outcast in my family and shit out there. They didn't really fuck with me a ton. So I mean, I don't want to reveal too much business out there, but
yeah.
yeah, I felt different out there too. It kind of, but yeah, I mean, I wasn't really big on going there, but I feel like now that I'm older, I kind of appreciate things. I want to see more because we only really went to one region out there to
Right.
see family for like a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
Well,
kind of
don't
how it
feel bad.
was.
You're not alone, man. I don't speak Spanish.
Oh, for
But do you speak your language fluently?
Not really. Just I
Yeah.
understand it. It's like if somebody were to give like a fucking conversation, I give you like the summary of it, but
Yeah.
I don't really speak the language all that well, so I'm
Let's see.
not
I
gonna
like that you
butcher
said the
that shit.
summary of it. That's how some Mexican songs. I just know the summary. I just know you're talking about some girl.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Um, But nah, man, that's pretty interesting, man. Like you, I think you should go back. I
Yeah,
would love to walk around that place because, like you says, it humbles you, and we need to go to places like that to come back home and appreciate it.
yeah,
Because people
bro.
over here in America, they're so used to going to jail and prison to get humbled. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And to appreciate, the fucking showers every day, the running water, and
bro.
you know what I
Even
mean?
yeah, I mean, low key, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like even like I've heard hella people say like the hood kind of is like a 5-star hotel compared to like play. You know, you got like
It
real
is.
slums in like Africa, India. You got motherfuckers no clothes on. You living in huts. You got fucking cows running around everywhere. Like you don't have no
Yeah.
food. You know, like there's legit no infrastructure, no water. It's I mean, shit is it's pretty much shit out
You
there,
know,
man.
that's what I'm talking about. And I lived in every single hood in San Jose.
That's crazy, man.
So nobody could tell me different, man.
Yeah, bro.
But when I see TikTok videos and YouTube videos of different countries, and I'm like, God dang, man, it's 2024 and it's still like that.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
like they're stuck in like 100 years ago still. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
probably
man.
even longer than that.
Yeah, but I mean, there's more technology now, more resources. So I mean, it's on the way up, man.
Yeah. So with that being said, you could say your parents are from the hood.
Not really. Yeah, man. It depends on how you look at it, man.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, cause like, well, where poverty is at, like to me, that's like the hood.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like that word ghetto. Do you know where that word ghetto comes from?
I've heard of it. I don't know
The
I just
word
know
the
it's
word
poor.
ghetto came from I believe Germany or one of those countries out there where they would call the camps where they would put what was the race that Hitler was going against that was next to him?
Jews or
Yeah, the
yeah.
Jews. So the Jews would be put in camps, and they
Wow.
would call the camps ghettos.
Damn,
So
bro.
that's where Americans get that word from. Ghetto is from
Wow.
that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
That's dope.
it's America has a lot of different countries, and all of our upbringing and our learned behavior comes from different countries. You know,
Wow.
that's what this country is made from. Is from all kinds of different places.
Yeah, man.
You know, but how about the food, man? Like, do you like? What's your favorite food besides your Indian food?
I like besides Indian food,
Yeah.
bro. Like dude. I'm a foodie, man. I grew up a fat kid, so I eat everything, man. Fucking Italian, Mexican food. I fuck with like goddamn shit. Pretty much anything. Burgers, fries, any like
Yeah.
damn near anything. To be honest with you, I like Asian food.
You like barbecue?
Yeah, man. I fuck with that shit.
Tap in with me, man. I sell plates once a week on Sundays and Fridays sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's
Tap in
what's
with me,
up,
man.
man.
You'll see when I post it. Come try it out. And take it home to your family, see if they like it.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man. I like to get more. If there's any help I could do with your music and stuff, if you got any questions, like reach out, or if you know, I'm really interested. I like to be part of some youngster like you coming up and
Yeah,
doing
man.
something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
absolutely, dog.
help you out whatever way I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know.
absolutely, man. I'm down for whatever.
Um, Hopefully this helps you out. You share it with your community, and they could even start giving me a follow, and see that this page is not just for my kind of people. It's just
Yeah,
I'm interested in everything.
yeah, man.
You got somebody that's actually from your country, that's actually lived there, and won't mind coming on here talking about it.
Yeah,
Like, tell them to come on, man. I want to hear
yeah.
some
Shout out
things.
to if you want that, man. Shout out to my homie Prophet, man. 925. Check him out.
Yeah, tell him to tap
You
in.
know what I'm
I'd like to
saying?
if he knows some more about it. Like, man,
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
yeah. He know more than me, man.
What we could do is we could even incorporate some videos of what he's talking about out there in the episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Like, yeah, like but so how long you been rapping?
Bro, I've been doing this for 10 years. It's crazy to think, man. Like, but it's complicated, man. So I was kind of dabbling with it for like 1 to 2 years from like 2014 to 15. But like as far as just like taking it seriously, like 4 or 5 years ago. So but as far as writing music, probably like 10 years.
Okay, well that's long enough. just I want to hear you spit something.
All right, check it out. Like
Well, wait,
acapella.
wait, hold on. You want a beat?
I could do acapella.
Yeah, that's tight. That's tight.
All
That's
right, check
tight.
it. Yeah. Can't rush through the bullshit, treasure the time. Don't fret it or forget it, let it better your mind. Won't grow unless you go through the treacherous tides. Got my heart on my sleeve and I wear it with pride. Motherfucker like me be rare to find. But bitch, I don't care if her mind got flack unfairly. Why? For being shy till I woke up. Spoke up to shoot the pawns. Now they want me to mute and pause. Steady nuking bombs. Want props, then salute the God. Till then I'ma rebuke the mob mentality they want me to have, but okay, ain't no haunting the math. Only way they ever offer a bag is a sham. When they tell you to go out and be yourself, when the only way to see more wealth be suppressing it. Don't be mad, I'm addressing it. Bitch, it's a fucking etiquette. How it is when you ethnic. Ain't the first to detect the shit. This shit's contagious. Gotta fight the viper. Fists are racist. See mayhem, but I know how we preventing the youth from getting loose and lifting gauges, then putting wrist to razors. Only rap, motherfucker, where they killing the Sioux. So really do ain't the problem, man. The issue is you. This my passion that I'm finna pursue. Sue.
Hey, that's right. That's right. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Put your money behind that, man, and
Absolutely.
keep doing those videos.
That's a gem.
I say, what my advice. What if you don't mind me giving you some advice about the
Yeah,
music?
man.
I wasn't. I didn't go too far with the music. I'm still in it, but um, every song you do, where if you could pick, like, say you do like 4 songs, if you could pick one of that 4 that's like your favorite, do a video.
Yeah.
To me, it's a waste of time to put all this effort into a song, all these thoughts, and this mixing and mastering, and to not even do a video to illustrate what the hell you really mean, because nobody's really gonna know exactly what you meant unless you illustrate it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
dude.
And that's one of my advice is keep dropping videos and stuff.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
when I slowed down on videos 4 years ago, I got in some trouble. So I had to, like, things just start, like, you become like ain't nobody even hearing you no more. You gotta
Yeah.
like drop videos like every month. You know.
Absolutely. I mean,
You know.
I mean, it's a challenge though, but I'm trying to do that more now. Like once we do this, I'm gonna try to do like at this one dope joint on this album. I think it's like that shit could be on the radio, like hitting it the best. We trying to film that, and then obviously moving on to this album. Like I got some plans with that, but yeah, we're still in the works when it comes down to planning and shit.
All right. Well, hey, shout out to your mom and pops though for coming out here and giving you a better life though. You know.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah. Hey, if there's any other shout outs you want to give,
Yeah, man,
that's-
shit. I mean, shout like cats I mentioned before, Blue Flame Hughes, TCB, fucking Vinny Schultz, Prophet, 925, shit. Just anybody that's fucking helped me over the years get to this point, good, bad, ugly. I fuck with you all, man. You know, you made, yeah, Red Eye, man. Shout out to the Red Eye family, man. They helped me.
oh yeah.
They helped me make this shit a dream. So they helped make this dream a reality. So yeah, shout out to everybody, man. For real.
There you go, man. Shando Bombs. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're out.
Yeah, man. Peace.